Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Juicy Pixel, and welcome to my Slovakia series. We are on episode 4, day 2. So, I think it's episode 4. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're on episode 4, day 2, which is good. I'm on target. So today there's a local park, about 15 minutes this way. We're going to go and check it out. There's a few monuments in the park, and just behind the park is the train station. So today's vlog is going to check out the park. There might be some other stuff thrown in. Who knows what's going to happen? There probably is going to be other stuff thrown in. So yeah, just come along with me on this exciting adventure in Slovakia, where we explore the place. I put my shoes on today, and I used a a shoehorn clothes horse. I haven't used one of these since I was a kid. My grandmother had one. And I got boots on. I got the Converse boots. And they went on so easily. Right. Do I have everything? I am confident I do. And I cooked that bacon this morning too. Look at this. There's some builders up there doing some work. It's very quiet out here in the night though. Well, it's very quiet out here in the daytime too. Right, so I'll be back with you when we get down to the high street. Peace. So here we are back on the street, and there's a massive walking tour out here. But I'm on the lookout for some coffee right now. A huge walking tour with 24-hour security. Who is this fella? Oh. Crazy people. Anyway, I just want to know if some of you guys watched Gabriel Traveller. He was here 4 months ago, and he stayed here for 5 days, but he only did 2.5 videos. Anyway, this is one of the areas he came to, and by here as well. So these are very old carvings right here. So yeah, let's continue towards the park. But yeah, I just want to show you this is a part where Gabriel Traveller featured in one of his videos. There's some live crazy music over there. I walked down here last night when it was really dark, but the umbrellas are still not turned on. There's bars in all sorts of places. There's loads of restaurants in here. I have to admit though, this place is putting me right in the Christmas spirit. Because there's no bullshit like back home. Even the craft stores are like, it's all like really different stuff, unlike back home where they're just like reselling jewelry they've bought in from China and stuff, from Alibaba. Lovely little courtyard. So yeah, we're on a mission for coffee while we're on the way to the park. There should be a horse statue out there as well, which we saw last night. Yeah, there's the horse right there. Hopefully there's... Yeah, there's a coffee shop right behind me. So the park's that way. People just stay and they don't. Yeah, so there's the big horse we saw last night where we start the Christmas lights video. That was just pure coincidence catching the Christmas lights, by the way, because I was going to go back to the apartment. There's a palace here called St. Jakabov Palác, which you'll see on the way as well. That coffee shop was... it was like one of those really posh ones, but you don't understand what you're ordering. The original brickwork coming through. This has got to be one of the oldest, well, at least one of the largest old towns I've ever been in. I think it is the largest old town in Slovakia. So we've taken a right on the next junction here. I don't know what any of this graffiti means. Hopefully there'll be a coffee shop down here as well. So we can see Jakab's palace right there poking out on the corner. I'm still looking for the coffee. Is that coffee over there? That might be coffee. Coffee and cake. That's where we're going. There's a cool artwork for sale in here. 1990. 220 euro. What a fantastic guy that was. People say they don't speak English, but their English is pretty good. Way better than us trying to speak French and stuff back in the UK. Anyway, we're almost at the park. We're almost at the palace. St. Jakab's Palace, and I think it's quite small. There's a supermarket there as well, which I'll go in if we pass it on the way back. I do need more stuff for the room. I had those bacon sandwiches this morning, which are quite nice. Yeah, let's check out the park and the train station on the other side. Wow, that's old. That is old.
To je doslovně lípa.
Mateus as Igazos Jos. Here's the park. Look at that. Loads of love locks on here. But this bridge looks dodgy as fuck. Look at you can see the girders hanging out and the rust in it. So yeah, the train station's directly in front of me, but let's go for a stroll around this park. And there's a coffee stall right there. I could have went in. Never mind. Oh wow. There's a pond in here as well. Let's be a good citizen. So here we are, we're in Mesky Park in Košice. So yeah, this is like some of the stuff that's been here in the past. I think this is still here. This is still here, whether it's turned on or not. I'm seeing playing ice hockey right here. So we are here. The train station's here. So we're gonna do a full loop and check out the train station and see what time it is when we get there. But there's a few things around there. There's a few ponds here. There's a toilet down here and some other things. So let's go and check it out. Let's go straight down the middle. What is it? So on Google, this is called like a resort. It's called like Sandy Resort, which I think holds restaurants and stuff. But I could just see over there the big bandstand there, which is on the board just behind me. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this little walk around Košice. But I was just speaking to Mike just then. It doesn't get much brighter than this. Obviously we're in winter time right now, and within the next hour and a half it's going to start getting dark. You know, and you feel like you've only been out for a little bit, you've been out for hours, but you go out this overcast. They're open, there's a sign saying open, but they are a restaurant, which you don't require right now. And time is not quite on our sides, especially with it going to get dark in the next hour and a half. So this is a modern building done in the style of oh, it must be a, yeah, it says resort, park resort. It must be a hotel as well. So yeah, this is done in like a traditional style here. And then this is really modern right here. And it's one of the coolest fire hydrants I've ever seen in my life right there. I don't know which one's psychopath and which one's not. So let's keep going. It's one of the ponds here. We'll go and check it out. Maybe this is like a fishing pontoon. But there's a sign here explaining the different species. Kingfisher, cormorants, herring. And there we've got the standard mallards. Yeah, it's not that big. We're probably going to walk around this park in a very short space of time. Someone's been having a nice drink out here. Let's keep going. It's a cool little bridge going through. See how the train station's that way. There's another pond over there. But yeah, this is just outdoor recreational space with loads of little sculptures and loads of Christmas lights, which will probably be on later again. Even though it always does feel like the afternoon here, it always feels like 5 o'clock or 4:30. We're in a perpetual time warp. So yeah, but it's very, looks kind of autumn here rather than winter, especially with the leaves still yellow on the grounds. There's still some in the trees, only a little bit though. Look, all these little signs of different songs in it. So you got Twist and Shout from 2013 there. There's a little QR code. I might take you to the song. Yeah, so this is the water fountain, but I think it's off. But we'll investigate. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, there was two girls behind me doing a TikTok. So I stopped to let them do it, and they stopped, and I was like... I said something, I said, oh, am I disturbing you? And they didn't say anything, and they just walked past, so... Yeah. Great. But you get that in like Poland as well. People are like reserved, especially in public, until they have a drink. But yeah, let's walk around this. So I'm assuming at other times of the year this is filled with water, and this is probably the mechanism that does the I guess the water fountain pumping, along with some lights. Smells really fishy here though. What does it say? No littering, no picking the plants, no picking the flowers. Yeah, stinky. So the train station's over here. I can see some carriages actually in the far distance there on the tracks. So we'll head around now to the bandstand over there. I don't know what you think of this video. It's very quiet, isn't it? But it is quiet indeed here. It's very chilled out. A very chilled out place. Also, when I went to Poland, that was a very chilled out place as well. But let's finish this park, because it was something on my agenda to do, but obviously there's nothing crazy going on in the park apart from some dogs going for a walk. Yeah. It's the train station. Oh, this is what I say about it still being a bit autumn here. Maybe the winter's slightly delayed here. But there was snow here last week, like a lot of snow. And it was -5 last Monday. See it there. Check out the bandstand. Horst. Why won't you tell me you love me? So here's the bandstand, kids. Do I dare step on wet leaves? There could be hidden dog turds. I'm assuming it was built in 1885, this. And there's one of the original photos. But today, it is used to house a Christmas light in, which hasn't been turned on yet. But we shall go up and have a look. The gate is open. We are in. It's an angel. My voice is 10 times louder now that I'm talking in here. Yeah. So I don't know how long this video's been going for, but we could probably keep going. There's another monument over there which I'll check out. And the park does extend further through here. There is a pedestrian road. Pedestrianised section right by here. And the kiosk, which I walked through. So I literally bought a coffee on the high street, came here and noticed the kiosk were doing coffees anyway, so, but how was I meant to know that? Anyway, I'm going to chill out by here for a bit. Today is Tuesday, so I've still got 2 days left. So I need to do a video for tomorrow, so you'll be seeing me in the future. You'll be seeing me in the future tomorrow? Something like that? I don't know. You tell me. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Right, and we're off. Just going to check out the other side of the park. I haven't done my Wednesday video yet. I figured I might do it over there because there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people walking around here. It's because I'm required to. There's a giant monument over there, so we'll do it over there. But yeah, as you can see, the train station's becoming more prominent, and it's actually a very big train station. If you do, go on Google Maps and check out Košice train station, then you'll see this crazy amount of tracks on it. And then just if you follow some of the tracks west, they've got a massive steel industry out there too, which has got a big massive depot as well. Anyway, let's go and check out the monument over here. So who is this? 1914 to 1944, so he was only 30 years old, this fella. Maybe there was two. Maybe there was two here, because there is an ominous space right there. Maybe this one got removed because the guy was a naughty guy. That's so cool. So yeah, we're just on the other side where the bandstand was, right there. Can I take a cheeky shortcut for the grass? There's like something just up on that rock section there. Let's go and find out. Let's go and find out. And hopefully I will not walk into any poo-poo. Probably walking on landmines right now. Yeah, there's like a bunker or something here in the side of this mound. I'm gonna walk around it. There might be proper steps up, but if not, I'll just run up the side of the bank in. There's a bit of snow left. I bet this guy used to be a snowman. You can see where someone's drove a car through here, the double tracks. There's a tram going past. Yeah, that looks like a bunker or something. Yeah, this is concrete all around. There's something else over there. It looks like a stairway that goes down. I do not want to be stepping in doggy poo right now. Let's go and investigate though. Yeah, these are old bunkers, surely. That would have had a ladder going down. This one here's blatantly steps. Oh wow. Yeah, this is definitely an old bunker. Let's go up on the bank in. Yeah, you can see, maybe it was like when the snow was here, like the kids are coming down on sledges. That is cool. I got a photograph of that. This is where I fall flat on my face. So yeah, you can see where they've literally had a wall going around here. I can see where people have been walking up here. So this would have been another entry. So yeah, I would have been able to walk straight in. This is so cool. Anyway, if I don't put myself on camera, I'm not you, right? This is so cool. Yeah, that would have been a shaft coming up. So right underneath us, it's probably a bunker. There's some metal coming out of the ground here. Where's that? Maybe that's a chimney. That's a chimney. Look at the size of the tree. Wow, yeah, that's like a chimney for like a stove down there. Wow, wow, wow. Right. Hope you enjoyed that.